So this is all our ducks at the moment. 2 male red-crested pochards, a male and female mandarin, 1 male silver mandarin, 2 black Swedish, 3 mallards, and 1 Carolina wood duck, and a Peking. I think it's an American Peking, I'm not too sure. But we have had Howard, our Pekin, separated for the moment because all the other males keep really going after him. I'm just seeing how they're going to be this morning. There's Silver. There's still some ice everywhere. And mud is just horrendous. But I think the male ducks are getting more aggressive because it's coming up to breeding season. Still see some of the ice in the pond. And these 2 are the main troublemakers. One of the male mallards, and I think this black Swedish is a male as well. So we might have to start separating into groups. There's Little Red. He's used to us picking him up because he had a eye infection when he was a duckling, so we had to like give him medicine. So we had to pick him up all the time, so he's used to us. Whereas the new mandarins over there, and the male and female one, we brought them as adults as they are, so they're very cautious of us. But generally everyone else is not too fussed about us. Look at the zoomies. Okay. And I just need to let the geese out. We have all precautions because there's avian bird flu about, so we're dipping our boots in the disinfectant, DEFRA approved disinfectant. And we come up here. Now this was our emu pen as well, but unfortunately he passed away very unexpectedly. We have got it sectioned off because again, bird flu, you can't have a big area where birds can get in. But as you're going to see, we also got a problem with rats in here. There's a giant rat hole going right underneath the pen. And let me put this down here, and the back as well, so we're going to try and catch them. We've got some traps up. It's noisy. Well, we now believe there's 3 males, and they are, I know, they really missed Ash, our emu. They were all like, it's like a little bachelor pad in here, and they've really missed him. They still shout for him. But hopefully I've got 4 eggs, emu eggs to try and hatch, so hopefully they'll be okay. Reintroducing some emus in here. But they're very destructive, these geese. Very destructive. And then I'll take you over to the chickens in a minute, because it's this area that I want to do the veg garden in. But because of the weather, it's been absolutely horrendous. So you've got everybody's chilling. You've got like double, triple layers of wire to stop the wild birds getting in. This is the emu pen. And geese pen. We have our beautiful sign. Obviously it's a bit empty. Okay, so I'll dip my boots again and then we'll go and see the chickens. Okay, so this again is all covered up for bird flu. So these two are 2 chicks that we hatched ourselves from the parents, which we have 4, I want to say black rocks, but I'm not too sure. And then we have Hey Hey, who is this one, cockerel, crested cream leg bar cockerel. And this one here, she's a chick from hatch this winter, as well as, I think that one there as well. I can't really see him. But this guy, he's a cockerel, because he was a pain in the bum at first, but since being in with the big guys, he's calmed down a lot. But we have a second pen over here with, we separated because one of our chickens got injured by the male. We had 2 cockerels in here and they damaged her leg and she hasn't been able to use it since. But she's happy as Larry, just running around, so we did not have her put down. And we have our original big male in here as well, but I think they've been lazy, they don't want to come out of the little house we made for them, because I think last month him and Hey Hey had a massive fight, and Lunala is twice the size of Hey Hey, but Hey Hey won. And again, Lunala's damaged his legs, so he can't walk properly, so he's in there with Claire, who is our other chicken who can't walk properly. And then we've got another Krispy Kreme leg bar in there to just keep them all company, so that there's not too few. Just a bit of shelter, and you can kind of see them in there, but I think they like to stay on for a little bit longer because it has been ice and snow recently. This is the first day in a week that it hasn't been ice and snow. So that's why everybody's out and running around. But they've kind of decimated the grass in here because this was all full grass. this whole year that we've had. Well, we've nearly had them a whole year. It just reminds me of Hedwig from Harry Potter. One egg. Fortunately, they've been laying all year. Even during this winter that's been absolutely horrendous. They have been laying. So this is from one of the black rocks. The crested cream leg bars that we have, which Hey is one. And this little lady here is one. They lay blue eggs. But unfortunately, we just had a couple of crested cream leg bars die. Not 100% sure what happened, but I don't know if one had an impacted crop, and if no, we tried, it didn't get better. I'm not sure. Even I find ducks are very inquisitive as well. So this is our whole animal area. So there you go. I'll try and put more videos on what's happened during the last year, because everybody on the planet knows last year was the absolute worst year. Got some rosemary and herbs there, but the chickens have eaten it all apart from the rosemary. There we go. I hope you keep you updated soon.